Habib was given birth January 2023. They said he has spina bifida and hydrocephalus.
So medication can cause it?
He can't stoop on his own. He can't wee on his own. So since then, I called the father. Any number I used to call him, he blocks it. So none of his family is even assisting in any way. Habib I have spina bifida and hydrocephalus, and I'm a certified caterer. So after my catering job, I got married, then I got pregnant. So after I got pregnant, I started going to antenatal. So after some months, the nurse asked me to do scan, which I did. So she now asked me to repeat the scan again. I did scan like 3 times. So the last one, which I now went to show her, she now said, and I said, ma, what happened? She couldn't tell me anything. She said there is nothing wrong. Saying I wanted to give birth to my son. So when I went to the hospital where I want to give birth to my son, then I said I can't give birth to the baby because the baby head is big. So then I said they will do CX for me. After the cesarean section, they did everything. They bring out the baby. I was unconscious. I couldn't respond. So they for like some hours. So when I now finally opened my eyes, then I said they've taken my child to FMC, Butemeta, which I don't know. And I asked what happened to my son. They said he has spina bifida and hydrocephalus. I said, what is spina bifida? She said there is something like a boy that is at his spina and his head is big, that there is water in his head. So from there, they now said they would do surgery for my son. So after that, after 1 week, we now went to Lutz. So then I decided that I should do some tests. I carried out some tests and scan. They said they would do surgery for the bifida and the hydrocephalus, which then I did it. Due to all this, I couldn't go to work again because of my son. There is a thing they call bowel washout and CIC, which the doctor asked me to be doing every day. So the bowel washout, I need to bring out stool from his bum because he can't stool on his own, except if I do the bowel washout. And the CIC is this: he can't wee on his own. He do wee, but there is enough wee in his bladder. So I used to do that too, which I do it at times 4 times a day, 3 times a day. With that, I can't go to work. I can't do anything. Because if I didn't do that CIC for him, if I didn't bring out the urine from his bladder, it might affect his kidney. And I don't want to lose him. So in 2024, which is February, he got sick. So we went to one general hospital at Mushi. So then I detected that Habib has infection all over his body, that they are going to admit us. So since then, I called the father and I explained to him. He now said, okay, he sent 15,000 and that this is what he has. So ever since then, I just go through his phone one day. I just go through my phone, one day, and I noticed that he blocked me. And I said, what happened? What could be the causes? I tried to use people's number, even some nurses there. So ever since then, he blocked my line. He couldn't call, he doesn't call me. Whenever I try to use somebody's number to call, he won't pick. He will say, who is this person that is calling that? I don't know the person. Then he will off the phone, or he blocked the person line. Any number I used to call him, he blocks it. As far as he heard my voice. We are owing the landlord a year, which him himself he knows. So the landlord now said, okay, Kenny, I've tried enough, so I have to leave the house. So we went to police station to write statement and everything. The police give me date that I should leave this date. So that day I just tried to hang my things around with some people, neighbors in Mushi. That's where I live. I hang some things there. Ever since then, at times I do stay with my mom. At times I sleep in church because this place is not convenient for me to attend to my baby. So I tried to contact his family for the loot chair and all those things they say we can use for him, for his sitting and his standing, because he can't sit on his own and he can't stand on his own. He can't even crawl very well. So none of his family is even assisting in any way. I'm the only one struggling, doing things on my own. At times I need to back him to go and cook overnight for people in party. They said with the help of the physio, he will be able to walk and he will be able to stand on his feet. But due to financial assistance, for a very long time now, I've not taken him to physiotherapy because I don't have money. The place I'm living, we are 8 in number that is sleeping in one room with my son. It's not convenient for me at all. I need support, I need help, because as it is now, I don't even have anything. I don't have anything.
Spina Bifida is a birth defect that majorly occurs when there is deformity in the formation of the spine and the spinal cord during fetal development while the baby is still in utero. This neural tube defect is the type of a defect that affects the brain, the spine, and the spinal cord. The major cause is genetics, that is when there is family history. Then we have a lack of folic acid. Diabetes can also be a cause of spina bifida. And another cause of it is a specific medication. So medication can cause it. Basically, the management of spina bifida involve multidisciplinary approach. It requires surgery for it to be closed. And when it is closed, the monitoring of it is very, very essential. Like I said, it requires multidisciplinary approach. So it's possible, still possible for them to be able to make use of the leg as time goes on. But it requires a whole lot of effort and approaches.